you should listen, you should talk, start a fire, or just walk away. I've seen a wolf as a pope come to fear and held the hope these days. But everybody's got issues, baby, who's to say who's to blame? And if it's too much on your shoulders, then we all could share a little more weight. Center stage, I put on a show, but who am I? Eyes, curtains closed. If all we need is love, why is it so tough love?
Hey y'all, happy Saturday and welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy and I am thrilled to have you along with us on another week in our lives. Guess who's back? Back again. The Airbnb is back. Tell your friends because it is going to be a very regular thing on my channel as it has been in the past year. Everybody's leaving, but we have our first guest checking in on Monday and we were not ready. The cabin was still winterized, meaning no water basically. And we hadn't cleaned since December when Aiden had his birthday party down here. So we had moved in this bunk bed, which was my childhood bunk bed. And once it was in here, it was way too big. So guess who's back? The small bunk bed. We bought a new one actually. And so it just makes me feel a lot better because it's really short. And if a kid falls out of it, they have less distance to go to hit the ground, the concrete floor. So in addition to that, my mom cleaned the whole kitchen. I ironed the existing curtains and we have curtains now. That's a new addition since last year. We knew we wanted them last year. I actually bought a bunch of panels on sale but because they were on sale, they were too long. I was going to cut them in half and make them in here. I never had time. Like, who has time? Nobody. So these were on sale, but they were short enough and they were only $10 for 2 panels. So they were perfect. And so I spent hours ironing these curtains and they look so good in here. Now I need to get some tie backs of some sort. My phone's about to die. But yay, we're almost set back up. Like I said, it's Saturday. They check in Monday. So tomorrow we'll come back down, sweep this floor. We couldn't sweep because we were doing all the putting together of stuff. It's been raining, so we'll take out the old bed. These box springs can't go on that bunk bed. It makes it too tall for the person sleeping here and too tall for the rail at the top. So we'll store these. The eventual hope is to have cabins around the property and then have like overnight church camp. And that's where my childhood bunk bed will go. And there's actually 4 metal bunk beds that my dad made all total. So we can put them all in the same cabin. Anyhow, so we'll just store this away until that season comes. But it's coming along and all we basically have to do tomorrow is sweep, mop, carry these things out and make the beds. The end. So I'm going to shut it down and go home. It's like 8:06. So it is time for bed and my phone's going to die. Oh, I have a voicemail that just came in. Weird. My phone it died during that last time lapse. So I don't know what all it even captured, but I'm going to leave my tripod down here for tomorrow. But that is all. So thank y'all for coming along in this week in our lives. I hope you enjoy. If you enjoy Airbnb content, you are in the right place because there will be a lot of it now that our season has opened. We are really excited. It's been such a fun journey and I cannot wait till this year to just see how much more fun it becomes. So come along with us and see what all we can get into this week. Oh my gosh, I look as crazy as I feel right now. So I'm home. Let me tame this a little bit. I'm making, I got bacon in the oven. I'm making BLTs. I've got toast going over here. Lettuce and tomatoes cut up already. I was literally just thinking about what I just filmed. Because I can't get that song out of my head, like Guess Who's Back. which of course a very like specific audience of you will get that, I think. Some will, some won't. Anyhow, what am I even saying? I don't even know at this point. It just made me think like, oh my gosh, you're so weird. But that triggered a memory from this week in my classroom. I was like happy dancing. I don't even remember. I was being silly. It was Fun Friday. Just being crazy silly and like dancing. And one of my students said, "You're so weird." And I said, "I know, but you know, we're all weird." And I said, "Some of us embrace it more than others, you know." And I said, and she's a student that has watched my YouTube videos. She knows my channel. I said, "I think people probably watch my channel and think, oh my gosh, this girl's being fake. There's no way she's that weird." And she says, "No, you're weirder." So she's so honest. She cracks me up. She's the one that said, "I just don't understand why you tell the whole world how much you spend on groceries." Ooh, this is important. It's in my pocket. Oh, I meant to show you. Hold on. One story at a time, maybe. So anyhow, it just cracked me up because I was thinking that people were thinking I was trying too hard or being too weird. And she's saying like, no, I'm actually being reserved. I'm actually more weird in real life. So if you ever think that about me, listen to Little Miss. I'm actually weirder in real life. So that is all with that. But what I just now realized, I reached into my pocket and pulled this out, which is my list for the Airbnb and the things that we're going to need. But this sweatshirt that I got for my son's baseball team has pockets. Like, what in the world? I bought it. I'd had it for a couple of days. Went to put on my softball shirt because Riley was supposed to have a game on Friday. I got the wrong shirt. I got another girl's name and number on the back. And so I didn't get to wear that. So I'm like, well, I'll just put on my baseball hoodie. It's not a hoodie. It's not a hoodie, which is like the best thing. It's a crew neck. And as I was putting it on, I noticed it had pockets. And oh my gosh, I can't even express how much I love this hoodie. I've actually worn it for 2 days now. Don't tell anybody. But anyway, that is all. I was just laughing at myself as I was cutting up lettuce and tomatoes about how silly I was being. Like I said, I got that song in my head and just had to tell you what Little Miss told me on Friday. I am weirder in real life. So that is all. Okay. Gosh, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm crazy. I'm going to finish up getting dinner stuff ready, put some more toast in, and I don't know if I'll see you again tonight or not. See you when I see you. Okay, so Scotty and Riley went down the road to our local brewery to pick up some drinks. So we have friends and neighbors that own the brewery down there, and they make the best root beer. And so we thought you had to like buy this jug, like a growler, to get to go things, but apparently they can their own drinks. So we have some root beer, and they've got it's got the alcohol thing, but WSBC, Whistling Springs Brewing Company, I guess. But how cool is that? So Riley and Scotty got to watch them can it. So they poured it out of the tap, and then like it spun, you said, and put they're right in front of me.
Spun and crimped this top part on.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That is so cool. So yeah, it's a late night, and we have nothing. We have tea to drink, but I said, why don't you run down to the brewery and see if we can get some to go? So anyway.
And they still had pizza, and we could have got pizza to go.
Dang it. Well, he said they have pizza tonight. I was like, yeah, but it was after 8 o'clock. What time is it now?
It's 8:52.
8:52. Yeah, they close at 9, so I was like, it's probably too late. So I just decided to make BLTs. Dang it. We could have just went down there and had pizza and drank our root beer and been just fine. So anyhow, yeah, dinner's ready. They just got home. It was perfect timing. I'm ready to just chill anyways instead of eat somewhere. So, okay, that is all. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. It's been a weird day. I started feeling sick towards the end of church, and then we had a fellowship dinner. I was like, well, maybe I'm just hungry, and so I tried to eat, and that was a no-go. And so went home and took a little nap and everything, but I don't feel better. It's long story long. I don't feel better. But I had to come to town because we have guests coming tomorrow, and I had a long list of stuff I had to get for the Airbnb. And Aiden and Scotty had to go to a birthday party. Riley and I were supposed to go prom dress shopping this afternoon while they were at the party, and then we were all going to go down and work at the lake. And that didn't really happen. So I just want, the reason I'm on here is because Riley has been amazing. Because one, I had to cancel prom dress shopping because yuck, I do not feel good. And two, she drove me to town. She went into Dollar Tree with me and helped me get the things we need. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to be done. I do not feel good. And she's like, do you want me to just go in at Walmart for you? So she took the list and she took my card and she is in Walmart right now getting all the things that we need, which it was a pretty short list, but I just do not feel good. My stomach hurts. I feel fevery. I don't have a fever. I just don't feel good. So I'm just calling out Riley because she's not going to want to be on camera necessarily, but she's been a rock star today. And while I was napping, she was also working on her flower garden, and that was really cool for me. So she's just a really cool kid, and I love her, and I'm so blessed by her. And this is just me taking time to recognize how amazing she is. So that is all. I'm going to continue resting while she's in Walmart getting the things we need for the Airbnb, because then we'd have to go down there and make beds and finish getting ready. So yeah, there's that. Hey y'all, happy Monday. It is late in the evening. It's 9:36 and it's not been the best day. I told y'all yesterday I was not feeling good and I just felt worse and worse throughout the night. And after we got home from going to town and everything, we went out to the cabin and got the beds made and stuff. And everything I did just like wore me out. So I'd go like sit on the couch, laid on the couch, like every little thing. So Riley was again a rock star and like did so much. My mom was there. She helped so much too. But anyway, we got it all done, got home. I just did not feel good. And I'm like, okay, if I don't feel any better in the morning, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Well, when I say I slept horribly, it's somewhat of an understatement. Like, apparently, I was like basically like hitting Scotty in my sleep. Like, he's like, I felt like you were trying to wake me up, like pushing on me and stuff. I have no recollection of that. I just know I felt horrible. I tossed and turned all at night. My body ached. I know I had fever, but it never registered. 99.3 is the only, like, I only took my temp twice. Once right before bed and it was 99.3, and then I got up at like 3 a.m. and it was 99.2. But I was drenched in sweat. I know like it had to have spiked higher than that at some point during the night, and I just body ache, toss and turn. It was horrible. So got to text my boss and was like, I'm so sorry, I'm not coming in. Emailed everybody that I have any interaction with during the day. I hate when I have to miss, which it's not often, thankfully, but like so many people like rely on me. It's insane. Like all the kids in my building rely on me to open the door in the morning. I do car rider duty. I open the gates. Like I walk up and down for that. I do bus notes. Like I have a lot of responsibilities aside from like my classroom and my students in there. So I just hate missing, but anyway, it is what it is. And I had to stay home today. Like I would not have been able to function in a classroom today. I laid right there for 90% of my day till probably, well, I know I stayed in bed till 10:30. Pretty much didn't go back to sleep much this morning after I woke up. Got up and ate around noon. And then as soon as I ate, my tummy was like, not having it. And so then I ate again around 2. And it wasn't as bad. And then I didn't eat any kind of dinner. I just ate like a snack when the kids got home from ball practices and stuff. But I'm surviving and I feel way better than I did yesterday and last night for sure. So I'll be back at school tomorrow. But since about like 3, I think, after I ate my second time, I came in here and started doing schoolwork. And so I got done with all my coursework. Y'all, I don't know if I've said it, but this course is so annoying. Like the way there's a quiz at the end of each section and the questions are worded ridiculously, like so confusing. And so like, I don't know, it's almost like double negatives on all the questions. I read them and reread them and reread them and then answer and I'm wrong. And those don't count against me at all. It's just like learning tools. Or there's 4 right answers and you have to choose the best one. And I feel like part of that, I mean, some of it is obviously like if it's a theory or whatever, there is a best answer. But part of it I feel like is also like discretion. Like, why do you think that that's the best answer for me or something, you know, like, It's just really frustrating. And this is like introduction to communications. I'm like, if I have another communications course, I don't. I looked ahead, so thank goodness. But this course was so frustrating. And so then I just took the pre-test earlier and I passed it. And I'm like, I'm taking the test tonight while it's still fresh in my mind. And thankfully, the test is nothing like the quizzes. It's like cut and dry, basically like 2 clearly wrong answers, 1 maybe, and another one, more. You got 2 you're kind of torn between, but 1 is pretty obviously it, anyway, like a normal test is. Those quizzes were just dumb and frustrating. So I scheduled my test for 10 p.m. It's 9:40 now, so I've got my desk cleared off and ready to go, so that I can get logged on. But I'm gonna review my notes really quick and be ready for this test. So just wanted to say, hey, I'll let you know if I pass or not. Hopefully I do. Like, I barely passed, but I reviewed the questions that I missed, and I'm like, oh man, that was my first instinct. Almost all of the ones that I missed, I either changed my answer, or like I clicked it and changed it, or like, oh, it's torn between those, but that was my first instinct, but I went with the other one, kind of thing. Like, why do I always do that? Go with your first instinct, go with your gut. Anyhow, okay, that's enough rambling. I got 20 minutes till my test. I'll see y'all afterwards. Wish me luck. Pray for me. I don't believe in luck. It's all knowledge or happenstance is what's going to happen. But anyhow, that's beside the point. That's a topic we can debate it at a different time. So, okay. Breathe. Let's take this test. Okay, I'm done with my test. It's 11:28. First of all, it took them half an hour to even get me connected to my test. That was a new thing. Normally, I'm like connected right away. There was connectivity issues. I had to like chat with the people twice. That was a pain in my booty. And I was like, by the time the test started, I was so stressed out. And then I was like halfway through my test, like literally question number 35 was 34 of 70. I was like, this just needs to be done. I'm failing this test. Like, I don't know any of this. I just want to be done. I just want it to be over with. But I passed. I can't believe it. I feel like I don't feel like I like barely-ish passed. Let me just turn it around. It'll be easier to see. I mean, it's not barely passed. I made it. I just have to be competent, and I'm above competent on all of them. So I passed. But good golly, that was not fun. I did not like that test. So that doesn't mean I've passed this course. I still have to do 2 assignments. I have to make an outline for a video topic, which I can't figure out where it lists the topics. If it's just like I can do whatever topic I want, I need to search around a little more. I just stopped looking earlier because I was like, okay, I need to take this test before I forget everything. So I need to dig around in my coursework a little more and see if there's like a list that I'm not finding, or I'll ask my professor. But I passed this test, and that was literally what I knew was going to be the hard part. Y'all know I can record a video, no problem. So that is all. Yeah, it's almost, what did I say it was? Oh, it's 11:30 right now. I need to go to bed. I wanted to start my test at 10 because I knew I'd be done by 11. But it took 30 minutes to get on, so there we are, 30 minutes later than I planned. And I was sick today, so I really need to go to bed like on time. So that is all. I'll see you guys tomorrow, but yay, I passed my test. Woohoo. Hey y'all, it's like 11:15. Why don't I ever know? It's 11:22, later than it needs to be. But I just finished my assignments for this class. Hallelujah. So I did my test last night, passed it. Emailed my professor because I could not find a list of topics like anywhere on what I was supposed to do. It's a video presentation. I think I talked to you about that last night. So I heard back from her today, and I could use my research paper that I wrote last week. So my 10-page research paper, I don't know if I talked about it or not, but I was able to use that. So it was like straight up the easiest assignment. Oh my goodness, because I had poured so much time into that research paper. It's what put me behind. Well, basketball games put me behind, but also like the daunting task of that paper. It was a lot. So I had to find 8 references and then write 10 pages about it. And so the fact that I could reuse it and then just boom, like copy and paste directly into my outline, submit that assignment, and then film a 4 to 7 minute video, which it ended up being 6 minutes and 44 seconds because hello, you know me, long story long. Of course, I'm going to be on the long end of it. 6 minutes and 44 seconds, boom, done. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of myself. So 2 assignments is submitted tonight. So yeah, now I just have to wait for revisions. I actually have 2 courses open now because I still haven't gotten my revisions back from my, whatever it was I had to fix. I passed my research paper. Oh, I had to fix my citations, not my citations, my annotations on my reference list, my annotated bibliography. So I fixed that, submitted it on Saturday. It was supposed to be back by 1 o'clock today. It was not. So I have a meeting tomorrow with my mentor. And so I'm going to tell her, I've submitted all my work. What can I do? Sit and wait. And I actually just took the course planning tools is what it's called. So it's basically just to see how you're going to do on your next course. So I just took that and I aced it. So I should be able to fly through that course and possibly be back on track. If I can finish this within just a few days, I have to write 4 papers, so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it within 4 days, but we'll see. And then my next class is math. I don't know. I might be all right. I might be all right here. So I am still a week behind, but I'm also it's hard to say that because I'm I have 15 weeks left of this term and I was only supposed to get 4 classes done. I just closed my computer. I think that's my 9th class in 10 weeks that I just finished. So I'm not really behind. I'm supposed to do 4 classes in 25 weeks. So there's that. Anyway, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm a week behind to be able to be done by basically the end of the summer, the beginning of the next school year. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to say I was able to get that done quickly. I did have to use my external microphone. Y'all, oh, it's on a, this is my setup here. It's nested inside of this because is my computer still running? Did I not shut it down? I probably just close the lid. I want to shut it down because that's what I was saying though. Yeah, I did not shut it down. I had to use my external microphone because the first time I recorded it, my fan kept coming on my computer and it was so loud because it's using the internal microphone on my computer. So I had to get out my microphone. I got this for voiceovers. Y'all, I've literally used it once because I don't ever do anything with voiceovers anymore. But I did 1 cooking video, I think, with it. Anyway, it came in clutch for this for sure. But I had to have it in my lap like this. And so you could barely see it, but it worked really good. And so that's what I did. I had to put my contacts in because it's dark in my bedroom and I had to use my ring light. Y'all, thank goodness I'm a YouTuber because I would not have been able to film this video so professionally. Not this video. Professional. No, my assignment video maybe looked somewhat professional and sounded professional because I had a good microphone and I had a good light. Okay, I already said that's enough once, so that's really enough. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm feeling much better today, by the way. Did I tell you guys that? No, I haven't even vlogged today. Hey, happy Tuesday. I somewhat vlogged because I did a little bit different style of my grocery haul, so that you'll have already seen that. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a fun one. My day was not fun because my car broke down. It didn't break down. My battery wouldn't start. But Scotty already went and got me a new battery this evening, so we're good to go. It wouldn't start Sunday morning when we were going to go to church, but he put a charger thingy on it and it started right up. Well, I didn't drive it yesterday, but it started right up this morning. And I drove it to school and I started it after school. And then I went to the bank. It started at the bank. I went to the sporting goods store to pick up Riley's Letterman jacket. It started. I went to the gas station. It started. Went to Walmart. It did not start. So Scotty's like, that's a lot of starting. I'm like, I didn't know it was going to die or I would have just went to Walmart. Okay, I have no idea what I was saying because my phone filled up. Had no idea I was even like out of recording time. But I think what I was saying was I feel better. My car died. You'll have seen all that in the grocery haul. I'm going to bed. Good night. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Riley and I are to church early, not very much early, not as early as I actually wanted to be, because we have a really good problem. We are out of room in our classroom. We had 22 students last week, and we know of at least 5 more that are planning on coming tonight. So we've got to make some more room. So I'll turn you around and show you what the current state of our room is and what we're thinking, and we're going to try and get it done as fast as we can. Okay, so there's the stage. So I teach from up there. So we've got couch, 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 pew, couch, and those 2 chairs. So we're going to move those 2 chairs to the middle of the room because they're short. People can see over. We're going to move our snack table over there, see what else we can do. So, you ready? Let's do it.
In my head yet again, all the self-doubts weighing me down. Always been there when you're low, so it hurts when I need you most, you know where to be found. But everybody's got issues, baby, used to say, used to blame. And if it's too much on your shoulders, then we all can share a little more weight. If all we need is love, why is it so tough love, tough love, tough love, tough love. It's an effort just to pull myself out of bed. I wanna be the day that I can breathe again. God, can you show me what I can't see? When I forget I was born with wings, intentions in the air, the very ground that I tread. I'll roll you by my side of the finish line. Whatever's next as these days go down in history. I'll fight for you, would you fight for me? Oh, tough love. Oh, tough love. Ooh, tough love. Ooh, tough love. Everybody's got issues, baby, used to say, used to blame. If it's too much on your shoulders, we all can share a little more weight. Center stage, we put on a show. Music fades, and where do we go? If all we need is love, why is it so tough?
Hey y'all, happy Friday. We are off school today. I don't think I ever said anything about that. Maybe I did at some point this week. We got out early yesterday for parent-teacher conferences, and this is our March break. So I've been doing homework. Actually, I spent all of my morning running Riley around from place to place to place. So it's cold out here. My heater's been on, but I'm trying to like stand really close to it. She stayed the night with a friend last night at a hotel. That sounded creepy. It was her friend's 16th birthday, so they went to a hotel so they could swim and hang out and stuff. Her mom was there. No, I promise it wasn't creepy. So they stayed there, so I had to go pick her up because she had a chiropractor appointment for her hip and knee thing that's been going on with her at 10:30. So I had to leave at what time did I leave this morning? 8:30. Went and got coffee, then made it to her appointment just in time. And then came back home for just a little bit, long enough for her to basically get ready for practice, then took her back to town and then came back. I went to Dollar General while I was in town. I'm trying to think of everything I did because it's been a long day. Then I was going to come out here. Aiden turned on my heater, but it wasn't really warmed up yet. So it's 5 now, and I went in the house. Well, instead of coming out here, I went in my bedroom and did schoolwork. So, and then I just redid my nails. Can't really tell, but they are painted. It's called Nude Mood. So now I am going to take a break from school and go get a few tubs and do some more sorting out of stuff, because I've had this for however many months now and I've hardly got to do anything. Like everything is, but here's the best thing. Like everything is where I left it last time I did get to work in here. And that's like my main thing, is like anytime I would want to do any kind of work or craft, by the time I got everything out, I would have to put it all up and do dinner or this or that. I can leave whatever I want, wherever I want out here, and it'll be exactly where I left it when I get back. So anyway, it's wonderful. Okay, that's enough chit chat. I downloaded a movie from Netflix. I can't remember what it was called. It was the new Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher movie. So like a rom-com. Your Place or Mine, I think that's what it's called. Hopefully it's clean and good. Well, who knows with those two. Sometimes they can have funny movies. Sometimes they can have inappropriate movies. So I did not read the reviews. It just kept coming up when it came out. It kept coming up in my news feed on Facebook, and I've kind of been wanting to watch it for a while. So I'm going to watch that while I sort out some more boxes. So I'm not bringing y'all along because, like I've said, I always think I have to duck under this. I don't. I have several inches. Because I've said it before, like how much fast forward stuff do you actually want to watch? But I guess I can show you like a quick before where we're at. And then I can show you an after, but I don't think anything's really going to change out here. It's more going to be like, that's what I've brought in to go through. And I'm going to go grab some more tubs to continue to go through. Okay, so my movie just ended. I ended up watching most of the movie and not doing much work. It was really good. It was a very good movie. Like, I think there was like 2 bad words or something in there. So not terrible, but it was a good movie. I did go through an entire tub here. And that took me actually quite a while because I sorted it by like season and stuff. And so that's all like patterned fabrics, like little pillows or yeah, like shaped pillows and things that can be cut out. Oh, and aprons and stuff. So some of them, a lot of the Christmas ones. So let's see. That stack is all Christmas. That stack is, oh, it's so hard to point in the camera. That stack is miscellaneous. See, I can't do it. The shorter stack beside it is like miscellaneous holidays, and the bottom stack is like country stuff. And then the basket is just like knit fabrics that they're slippery. They're not easy to fold. So I did go through all of that. That took me quite a while. Went through a few more little things and just sorted them. So I'm feeling all right about what I got done, but it was nice. I realized like I need a TV in here because that would help me a little bit because it's bigger. My phone's like little bitty, you know. Well, my phone's actually pretty big. Okay, that is all. It's 7:10. It's still light outside at 7:10. That's exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and go in the house, but it was nice just spending time out here by myself and hanging out by myself and in my element out here. So that was fun. Okay, well, I'm going to go in and I'll see y'all later on. Okay, so I told you, I think earlier that, I don't know where he is. Oh, I see him now. I told you that Scotty was going to pick up some free plants. So he's building a flower bed, but it's cold outside, so I'm not going to go out there. Strawberry, I swear, you only do that when I talk. I promise y'all, she only does it when I talk. Okay, anyway, Scotty is using the chainsaw to cut railroad ties to make a flower bed, and I just wanted to show y'all because I like bringing you along on all of our projects that we do. So you can tell there he's measuring so that he can know where to cut it with the chainsaw. But anyway, yeah, he's going to build some flower beds out in the front of the shop there to put those shrubs that he went and picked up today. All right, Scotty wanted me to come out and see what he's got done, and he's got it done. Let me come to this side. But yeah, he's got all of them out there, so just gonna need to be filled with dirt, and then he's gonna do the same thing on that side over there. Good job, babe.
Thanks.
All right, y'all, it is late. It's almost 12:15. I've been editing this video and realized I did not close it, and so I need to close this video. So it has been a long week. Goodness gracious, it feels like so much longer ago that we were down at the cabin, and that was the beginning of this video. So it's been a long week. Lots of schoolwork this week. Sorry, there was so much talking. So I'm going to try and keep this one short. But thank y'all so much for coming along with me and letting me just talk about all the things I need to talk about. because when it comes to schoolwork, I feel like I just sit there and I'm by myself. And so when I'm able to just chat with y'all after I've sat there for hours silently by myself, it's very nice, because most of the time my family's like in bed by the time I get done working. So anyhow, thank y'all for hanging out with me this week. Thanks for coming along with this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thanks again for coming along with this one, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.
I've never felt so alone, with most of the world stuck on their phones. It's you should listen, you should talk, start a fire, or just walk away.